Is the phone number if you want to jump in on any of these dopey conversations we have for the next couple of hours. The more the merrier. We'd love to have you. If you want to watch the show as it happens, you can check it out on Monica's shaking her rack around, so apparently she wants some YouTube attention. So you can catch on the Bone YouTube page. You can watch the show today if you want to.
I keep forgetting it's a long weekend. Like, I
And
completely
every day.
forgot.
I'm looking forward to the long weekend, to be quite honest
Me
with you.
too. I just don't want to have an alarm in the morning. Really, that's all it is. I like my job. I'm very fortunate. I like time to work. Why is it got to be so early?
I know.
Tired.
Are you even a year? You're not even a year yet into doing the morning part, are you? Oh wait, you are. You know what, Monica? I forgot. For a second there, I thought the traffic stuff started when the new show started. I forgot that was before. That was when you got full time.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah,
What?
it's an early morning, but you know that, so yeah.
It sure is. What's up, Diz? How you doing?
Yo, ready for this weekend, man.
What's cracking?
Nothing much, man. Just, again, ready for this weekend. Gonna go have fun tonight, do some karaoke.
Karaoke's not fun. What are you doing? What's your karaoke
can
jam?
be fun.
What's your karaoke jam? What are you doing?
I'm gonna be singing some Usher.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not good at it, but I like to think I am.
Nothing like, you're taking on one of the, the biggest R&B voices of all time, arguably, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. It's more for me about the dancing aspect of it. Like, the singing's gonna be atrocious, but I'm gonna do the pop locking and all that stuff. That'll pop the crowd.
While you're singing?
Yeah, of course.
You're going to pop lock while you're singing?
Yeah.
You think you're going to be able to keep it together?
Of course.
You got it bad.
See, Monica gets it.
Yeah.
And where is this karaoke jam going down?
At Lala in St. Pete.
Oh, Lala's is awesome.
Oh, you've been there?
I'm
Okay.
seriously considering doing that. It's one of the possibilities for my double nickels birthday because it is a lot
double
of
what?
fun.
Sorry?
The 55.
Oh, yeah. Every time I hear that, I'm like, what word did you say?
I know. Because that's also a sub for, I know.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
I should. But anyway, it is a fun place. It really is. It's impossible not to have a good, unless you're just like miserable in life, there's no way you can have a good time.
Yeah.
I was going to say, hold my beer.
Yeah, exactly.
right.
And I thought of you and I was saying that.
I'm pretty sure I could do that.
2 songs in, you're going to be like, well, I'm ready to go home.
Yeah. It's a party.
I don't know why, man. Something about hearing people crucify songs. It's just not my jam. It's just not
But
my
it's
jam.
not about, it is about singing. And there are, listen, and Lindsay, and there are people who can sing, and Johnny B,
Yeah.
there are people
Right.
who can sing, and I get that. But understand that
Show-offs.
99% of us aren't like that. There
Yeah,
are a few.
exactly.
The rest of us are all just having a good time. We're not there for a record deal.
Right.
It's just a fun time. Yay, and thank God for the people who can sing. But the rest of it's just a good time.
Yeah,
You
just
think anybody ever got some sort of deal by being found at karaoke? Like they just, they're sitting there, they're going out with their friends, they're doing karaoke, the girl's got super talent, and some record company guy just happens to be in a bar. He finds out there's karaoke going on. He's like, oh, God, I got to get the hell out of here. And then all of a sudden this voice comes on that sounds like Adele, and they're like, what? And then they get a record deal. I wonder if that's ever happened.
It's like a YouTube thing, I think. People are scrolling that.
More,
for that.
yeah, I guess more people get
Also, I don't know about y'all, and maybe it is just a me thing, but I associate booze with it. Not that I need it to get up there or anything, but like I feel like it goes hand in hand, karaoke
yeah.
and drinking.
Liquid courage,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know that, might not be at your best. I don't know that's record deal material when you're like 5 claws in.
I feel like the key is you got to pick songs that everyone wants to jump in and
Yes,
sing with you.
yes.
Like, for
No slow
instance,
songs.
Yeah, like Biz Marquee.
Yes.
Everyone's going to sing that when the hook comes on. You know what I mean? So,
Yes.
Summertime Will Smith. That's another jam, right?
Oh, yeah.
hey, did you see that he's
Little
faking?
less enthusiasm on that on that one than there was Biz Marquee.
Did you see that he's faking his? He has like a tour coming
AI?
up, and yeah, he had like an AI crowd, and everyone was like giving him crap
Is it
for
proven
it.
or they were? I know I said.
Oh,
I
it's
saw that
it
they
was proven.
Said
Wait,
that
so
he did.
I didn't see it. What did he do?
So Will Smith is hyping up this tour he's going to go on, and
He's going on a music tour?
yeah, and he put I think it's just a U.S. tour. I'm not sure if it's like a
Has he put new music out?
not good music, but he's put some out. But,
Has he?
Yeah, it's terrible. He's going honestly, I feel like this guy's been going through a midlife crisis for like the last
You
10,
think?
15 years. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's going around smacking people.
Yeah.
His wife is banging their kids' buddies and telling them all about it, and interviewing him on a podcast. Say, how did that make you feel?
Yeah. Come cry on my podcast. It'll be good for
Right.
views.
Right. I'm going to tell the world our deepest, darkest secrets about how I'm sleeping with other people, and you just have to shut up and deal with it. What
You
are
guys,
your thoughts?
I read her. I'm telling you, and I'm not saying.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just saying her
Strap in.
point of view
Right.
is in
Strap
her
on.
autobiography that she wrote herself, coming from her mouth and her brain. They were on the same page because they didn't want to get a divorce, but they have love for each other. They just don't want to be married. So it wasn't an open swingers. It was just a mutual understanding that he's going to live one here, and they're basically on paper still going to be married, but the rest of it is their own lives. Now,
And that's fine. However, and you guys are dating other people. However, when you decide to have him on your podcast and then talk about the whole thing where you're banging your kid's friend and then ask him how that made him feel, like that's some next level crazy
but
stuff.
understand,
I
there are
think
two
the key
adults
word
who
was
said yes.
entanglement, right?
Yeah, I think the name
Entanglement. That was.
something,
She's like, I had an entanglement. No,
Yeah.
you cheated. You cheated.
She again, they're both two adults who came to the same thing. Like nobody held a gun to anyone's head to be on a podcast. Like they were just trying to figure out this very unique situation together. Now they didn't, they missed on some parts. Some parts, you're right, is whatever. But the important thing to remember is that they were both on the same page
got
throughout
you.
it all.
I got you. Can we admit that part is weird? Were you
think
going to
it's
talk
weird to
about the
anyone
people
else.
you were banging your kid's friend? A, weird. B, then interviewing your husband about it.
Her
weird.
point of view was that when they did it, they were, like I said, on the same page. He was going to say, no problem, no holds barred. We're going to ask you, we're going to try and get it out there so people don't put us in this weird category that everybody's trying to or whatever. So she thought it was okay or whatever. And then she found out later after the fact that he was pretty torn up about it. Like he didn't take that well after it was done. And he asked her to edit some out and blah, 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 blah. So she then she apologized, said, I didn't realize we said no holds barred or whatever. So they're working it out between themselves.
And that's fine. But then he's going out and he's smacking Chris Rock in the face. Listen, he's not. Did he do irreparable damage? I have no idea. I don't go to his movies or buy his concert tickets, so I have no idea. But I guess we're about to find out. If he's AI and crowds in there, is it just for a promo piece or was it supposed to be like his most recent show and it was packed? And he was trying to say that it was packed when it wasn't.
That's kind of what it was. He was like, look at my tours. They're so popular and busy and everyone loves it. Look at this guy. He's holding up a sign that says, you helped me through cancer, which weird sign to hold up. Will Smith helped you through cancer? His music?
Well, people do that. That happens a lot with, because
Yeah.
you never know if somebody's going through something. They have their music, and their music helps them get through. And if in this case, like you always said, Will Smith was your guy, right?
Yeah, but, getting jiggy with it didn't pull me out of depression,
No, I understand that. Well, but for her it did. Maybe it didn't. Maybe that's AI too. Who knows? I don't know what to believe with this dude. We'll see what happens. If he's going on a tour, trust me, if he's not selling tickets, you'll find out because the shows will get canceled.
Did you hear his last song that he put out? It's called
I
I
did-
Like Girls.
I don't think I have heard anything since, Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Since his prime, yeah.
Right. Like I feel like I haven't heard anything. I thought he just put the music down and went into acting. And here's the thing, though. Like I'll give it to him. He's a great actor.
Oh, yeah, he's phenomenal.
He's a great actor, but his personal life is a little wacky,
Yeah, that
and he
whole
becomes
thing.
tough to like. And that Chris Rock thing did not help his cause. You want to talk about people turning on you? So the Metallica thing last night.
Oh, yeah.
Howard comes in the room. Howard Stern is getting relentlessly booed by the fans.
The people that were in the audience
Mm-hmm.
of the Metallica show? Mm-hmm. What did he do?
He just sat there and I guess pretended like he wasn't hearing it.
But I mean, what did he do to get booed?
He's chased half his audience away
By
over
how?
the last few years because he basically came out and told anybody if they voted for Donald Trump, he doesn't want them listening to his show anymore, and just never stopped and went, way, 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 way left. Which okay, but when you tell people, who were with you the whole run, were with you and helped make you as big as you are, and a Metallica audience and Trump voters, a lot of them are the same people. They went, there was F you, Howard, and there was Howard sucks. And I was,
Should we get that upset? I understand if you don't agree with him politically, whatever. But like, do you need to get that mad at a Metallica show? That's just bizarre to me.
Listen, this is the effect he had. When he tells you you're too stupid and he doesn't want you listening to the show.
Yeah.
That was the response. I'm not saying I was surprised. I was surprised because I wasn't surprised he was there. McCartney was there too, by the way. Paul McCartney was there, which is kind of wild.
You live in New York? I think he lives in New York, right?
He's got a place on the East End. He's got a place in the Hamptons, which is where the show was. It's so funny. You got this pearl-clutching little town there in Amagansett, which is like a tiny little hamlet in between Amagansett, in between East Hampton and Montauk. And all these, like, these are the people that put their dog in their pocketbook, those kind of people.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just inundated with black T-shirt wearing Metallica fans who some of them had, entry into the show. And then there were people that were there in hopes of no shows. And then they were going to take people off the line and let them in. But this little town here was just inundated with these people, and you can see the older the gray hairs, and they're walking around. They're like, I don't understand what's happening here. Armageddon, call the police. It was wild. It was wild. That was a pretty amazing experience I got to see last night, and I am
I was
very,
going to say,
very
screw all of that.
for
Like,
it.
it's unfortunate. It is what it is, but I don't want anything to take away from the fact that this was a very intimate Metallica show where let's not let anybody ruin that for you.
Oh, that didn't take it away from me.
Good.
I'm on that team.
Good.
I'm on that team.
Wait, you booed him too?
I didn't boo him, but I didn't feel bad for it. I didn't feel bad for it. And I wouldn't, if I, pissed away half of my audience, I wouldn't expect anybody to feel bad for me either.
And I don't mean
that's on
please
me.
don't take this disrespectfully at all. But I don't know that you're in the same position.
Of course not.
So I don't feel good or bad about what he. I think it's kind of like with the Mike Health effect, like I was saying before. Like I feel like with Howard Stern, that's where I want to be. Where I don't care if I don't care. You know what I mean. It's not going to ruin anything. He's later in his career. He's in a spot where he can be that bold with his political stances, which
he can be.
Yeah, and so people.
He can be, but then you got to be prepared for the repercussions. If if you're going to sit there, he's got ego too. We all have ego. Nobody wants to hear you suck, boo, F you, and all that kind of. I don't care who you are. Nobody wants to hear it.
I mean, I hear it daily, so.
No, you don't. Not anymore.
Yes, I do.
Daily?
Yes, only because I started to go into this YouTube thingy and just check out the chat. And I really want to interact with those people in there because I feel like that's part of the show, and I'd like it to be a bigger part of the show. I'd like to figure, I was telling Gareth, I'm brainstorming different ways to get the people on the YouTube sitting there, spending their time watching us to get them involved somehow or whatever. I'm throwing around some ideas or whatever. And then in there, they're like, Monica sucks. I'm like, oh, come on, people.
I got an idea.
What?
Tatas, Tatas. That'll get them.
No, to be honest with you, a couple of them will do pukey faces. They think I'm, fugly ugly, and I'm,
You're not fugly ugly.
I don't feel like I am. I'm not saying I'm hot. I'm saying I'm not fugly ugly. But these people in this room think so. I'm telling you now. And so I go in and I try to find the positive people because there are definitely nice people too. But
right.
Well, the room's full of top models, so you should feel ashamed that they're all doing emojis.
And all of the people's avatars are like cartoons or not their faces at all. Again, not that makes me cry or anything, but I hear it on a daily basis. If you can't blow that stuff off, I don't know what you're doing in this business.
Right. Gene's online too. Or is Gene's gone? Okay. But yeah, as far as the Metallica thing goes from last night, I think I'm probably done seeing Metallica because nothing will compare to what happened last night. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm talking about that band was from me to the closest wall in this room, and they just kicked out the jams, and they were having a blast, and it was as intimate a show as it's weird. I haven't really been to other than Pitbull Toddler or stuff like that. So when you're close and you hear the way drums sound in a smaller place where
Oh, it's a whole different experience. 100%.
It was. And it was like watching Metallica in a garage.
Yeah.
It was like I got the feeling that we were able to watch them rehearse, like they were rehearsing. But these guys were performing like they were performing at Ray J.
Yeah.
And and a couple, and you would think that at this point in their career, they could be pretty jaded if they wanted to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, we're just going to do this thing, and SiriusXM gave us a channel,
Give
and
us
that's what
50% off effort. Let's get in, let's get out.
that's what they were promoting. Sirius gave them a channel, and now there's going to be 24/7, 365 Metallica, and you would have thought that the management's making us do this and that kind of thing. They didn't, not even close. And they came in with Creeping Death, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Wherever I May Roam, and the Fuel, Fate the Black Sabbath. I mean, they just went balls to the wall.
Yeah.
And I sang every word, and it was weird because there was one point. This is not The Stripper Likes Me. I promise you. Okay.
Yeah.
But there was one point
trending towards it.
where, I was singing, and I definitely had, and I was making like facial expression, like I was in.
And
I
you
was
should
as
be, by
in-
the way. This is your band. I love that you didn't. You weren't feeling good to be too cool for school. Good for you for getting
Correct.
into it. Good for you.
I was as in as I've been at a show
That's
in
awesome.
a very, very long time.
This makes me very happy for you. Very, very happy for you.
So I'm making, I'm singing, and I'm like, with that anger that a Metallica song can bring out, that energy.
You're happy to
And-
be angry. Got it.
And I'm right in, I'm, 2 people away from James, the singer, and he definitely sees me.
Yeah. I mean, how?
And
is it
now
not?
he's giving me my expressions back.
Okay.
And I was like, that's pretty goddamn wild.
You were
That's
ready-
never happened
you
before.
were
I've
ready
seen
to
you guys a lot of
gargle a
times. I've actually been close a couple times. That's never happened. That's pretty wild. And then the same thing happened a little bit later on with Kirk. It was great.
And
it
it's
was
different because I've sat close, and then like you said, looking up on the stage, and it feels like they're looking at you. Maybe sometimes they are, but there's no doubt that this was an eye contact, feel the music,
Yeah.
sharing the music situation.
And it was open bar. How about that?
Ah,
I was driving, so it didn't
way to
matter.
bury the lead.
There was this. There were these 2 girls that was standing near us, and one girl was like uber fan, sang every word, right? Great. She, wearing a cowboy hat, fake, but lips were all plumped up and that kind of thing. Not my type.
Cowboy
But
hat,
the girl-
very on trend right now. Very.
What is the cowboy hat?
Yes, cowboy boots,
Yeah.
cowboy hat. Yes.
She looked. They were both gorgeous, right? But one was uber fan. The other one we were talking to, she had never been to a rock show before.
Oh, what a crazy cool first time.
As I said, trial by fire, huh? She's like, yeah. And before you know it, this girl, and you can see she wasn't faking it.
Yeah.
She was all in. By the way, a rack that I could have held my beer on.
Was she cold? Was she cold?
No, well, you couldn't see. No, nobody was cold in there.
I wish I just want a
We
little
were in a
THO
tent
action.
in August. There was no cold.
But good for you for a racktastic view.
But she was like right next to it. And I wanted so bad to just put my beer on her chest because I know if you gave me just a few seconds, I can get it to stand
Balance?
up. No doubt. Like the hard rack was up by her chin, but not fake looking. Like nothing about this girl looked fake.
I want to see. I something about it once.
I didn't take
wanna
any.
see-
Yeah.
Of course you didn't, but I wish you knew her well enough. I wish. Not only do I wish you could have taken a chance to try to do it in under 30 seconds, but also that I'm going to need video of this nonsense because that's just
Yeah. I didn't
entertainment.
get any videos of her. I probably should have.
a little creepy.
What do I care?
If you
I'm not
didn't
gonna
know
see-
her.
I'm not going to see her again, But yeah, that was one hell of an experience. I got to, and I'm very grateful for that because
And I'm so happy for you, JP. That's amazing.
yes. So,
Can I, really quick, just because I wanted to kind of prove my point here, I'm scrolling through. There's a lot of great, happy comments in this YouTube thing. And then the la fountain chick says, "Enjoy the show. I got to turn the radio. Tell Monica just to shut the hell up. So annoying." And then at the end, "Have a good weekend."
Well, do you ever think maybe she's just reacting to what you said and she's trying to get a laugh out of you? You think?
No, she said she's going to go at the start of the show. She didn't even stay because the show's starting and I'm on it. Like,
Well, that's awesome.
sorry, JP.
Nah, what
but
are you
if
gonna
it
do?
makes you feel better, she ain't the only one who says that.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Well, that makes it even better.
yeah.
I think 50% of them. I think she's still listening, to be honest with you.
Probably is. It's JP with Monica Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. We'll be right back.
Hey, I'm your life. I'm the one who takes you there. Hey, I'm your life.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We officially want hockey to start now.
3-2 Lightning! They win it in overtime!
From the official radio station of the Tampa Bay Lightning, 102.5 The Bone.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. When we decided to completely eliminate the dealer fee last year, the response has been almost 100% positive. Because by not having to pay a dealer fee, you automatically save anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. Some people don't believe it, so it's our obligation to remove any doubt, be completely transparent, and prove that it is true. You do not pay a dealer fee at Stingray. But we know that some of our competitors have told customers that, Stingray is just hiding that fee somewhere else. It's just a gimmick. Well, as the owner of Stingray, you have my word. It's no gimmick. There is no dealer fee, and it will really save you up to $1,500 off the bottom line. And in these uncertain times, that's a commitment you can count on. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
This is your official invitation to Hard Rock Bets Party. Sign up, drop a $5 bet on any game, and if it wins, you pocket $150 in bonus bets, a winning bet, and a boosted bankroll. Now that's how you kick off the season in style. Football, baseball, college football, UFC, WNBA. You can bet on it all at Hard Rock Bet. Download the app now or go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-MINUTE.
Drinking and driving don't mix. If you've been injured by a drunk driver, we're Bernetti, PA, and we sue drunk drivers. We know you may not have been ready. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, and Pinellas.
Summer is upon us. That means trips to the beach and sometimes a dirty car. That's why you need to think about a trip to Bubble Down Car Wash, where you can get the unlimited plan, go through as many times as you need to keep your car clean this summer. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you bubble down.
Paid for by Hims & Hers Health. Hims & Hers Weight Loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at 4hers.com apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At 4hers.com/radio, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and compounded GLP-1 injections, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits starts at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourself. Hers brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatments that put your goals first. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at 4hers.com/radio to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's 4hers.com/radio. FORHERS.com/radio.
You worked hard for your 401k. But if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. About 35 minutes. We will get to shot for $1,000 with the Bone bonus. And then at 12:15, we'll do Dead Guy in the Envelope. Monica, I wanted to ask you, First off, how was the USF game last night?
Oh, the atmosphere was electric. I had a blast. It was fun.
Okay.
Electric?
But I got to ask you.
It's electric.
Well, I don't understand. Okay. Let me preface this with.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Maybe I'm missing something.
Why does Gareth get all excited? He takes a drink. He wants in on this action.
I want the tea.
I saw your one. I don't know if it was your story, your reel, or whatever it was. And you were there with a girlfriend and a little kid and all that kind of stuff, right?
I was there with the whole group. Yeah, we had fun.
Okay. That place looked empty.
I mean, that's
empty.
typical.
So how could you have an electric atmosphere when the play? And I'm not crapping on it. I'm just trying to understand it.
Well, two things. One,
because they're building a big ass stadium on campus, right?
Yes, and they
but
showed.
They're not drawing now
because it's not on campus. Did you see the student sections? One of my reels has a student section that was jammed.
That I saw.
To the
that
gills.
was with the marching band in it and stuff.
Yes. Now picture that. Picture it being on campus where students can get to it and see that entire situation, as well as the people that were there as well. Keep in mind that is an NFL stadium, and
I understand.
In either event, it feels like you're crapping on it because you.
No. I'm not crapping on it. I'm just trying. I'm just trying to because you got to realize my understanding of USF comes from you, who is the Uber.
Go Bulls.
You know the Uber fan, the Uber alumni.
US Bulls are we?
Right, that right. But then I look at a stadium, and I don't see 10,000 people in a. It almost looked depressing. But then you came on and said it was electric, so I'm like, okay, I got to be missing something. What am I missing?
It was a weeknight. The kickoff was 5:30, and so that's going to hinder anything on a Thursday. By the way, so it's on a Saturday afternoon football game.
Okay,
as
different
proper. Yeah, but also JP, understand that this is a program that is definitely on the upswing. The 2 bowl games in a row, coming out of like this. When the Bulls are super, super, super hot, and I'm going to go back to the OG, which is the West Virginia game. Bulls were ranked number 2, playing West Virginia. That was the hottest ticket in town. People were standing outside the stadium watching it because it was sold out to the rafters. So understand that this winning is going to help. There are the season ticket holders I was with. There are still diehard people that go. It's just not going to be the same amount. Also, you kind of were leading with crap because you led with it looked empty and depressing. You didn't lead with the fact that they kicked a ranked team's butt on national TV.
I didn't know. You just said they won. I had no idea. I didn't know it was a ranked
it's
team.
all over the place.
They beat the hell out of that team.
I'm not there.
In an empty stadium.
What'd you say?
I said they beat the hell out of that team in an empty stadium.
The quarterback, who is amazing, Byron Brown, he went on Twitter afterwards and said, thank you for the students and the fans who showed up. You guys made all the difference. And he said that. Like, I don't know what to. He said we fed off of that. I don't know what to tell you unless you're physically in the stadium. And I understand completely that it wasn't full. But unless you're in it, you can't tell me it wasn't an electric feeling. Everybody cheering. Usually we're sitting there depressed. Okay.
There's no reason. Listen. There's no reason to get defensive. I'm literally just trying to understand it because I only get the USF stuff from you, who is next level, right? So I'm looking at your videos. I'm like, I'm missing. I must be missing something. But if you're telling me there was the first one, if you're telling me that student section carried the whole thing, well then great, and they got the W. That's what matters.
But also the rest of us in the stands too. I'm not saying that it was packed, but we were all. I made friends with random people behind me because this team was really playing their butts off yesterday. And they were, the beginning was a little scratchy, but they got it together. And once the fake punt, I don't know if you saw the fake punt, they put their true freshmen.
Metallica.
They put their true, highlights. You don't watch ESPN in the morning? What the crap?
No, I'm doing a morning show in the morning.
When you get ready, they have ESPN on all night. It's on in the background?
No. We have local news on in the background, just in case we need something we need to hit.
The coach put in the true freshman third-string quarterback for a punt, and Boise State didn't notice, and he threw. They faked it. He threw it. Touchdown Bulls, and that injected ridiculousness.
Turned everything around.
Yes, and next you know they won 34-7.
How did
34-7.
Grammatica son do?
Amazing. He kicked to
Nice.
52 yards. Yeah, he was right after that. Like it was like a domino effect. Everybody started kicking butt. 52 yards for
Oh,
Nico
wow.
Grammatica. Nico, oh my God. It was honestly, and I know you don't care, but I just,
No, I do. Well, I do care about that. I think that's, because Martine doesn't know this yet, but he's going to be coaching my son sometime soon.
he does like you.
I got
that
that going for
yeah,
me.
you do. Yeah,
Well,
you do.
I'm glad you had a good time, and that's who do they play next?
They got University of Florida in Gainesville. So it's a great momentum to head into that.
Okay.
Fantastic momentum.
That's a big school.
The first 3 games are big. After that, the Bulls travel to Miami for the Hurricanes.
Oh, yeah, and that's when you get your L. That's when you guys get your butt kicked.
We'll see.
So where is next week's game?
In Gainesville.
Okay, so they're on the road 2 weeks in a row?
Yes. Next home game is the 20th.
We got to see when Miami plays where you're going to watch the game, and me and Mike Olivera got to show up for that little rivalry.
You guys can watch the game together, can't you?
I would.
Well, yeah,
Get
but
along?
Hurricanes, and she's the Bulls, so.
I know how I am when it comes to watching it. I'm all in. I don't have time to sweat the people who aren't cheering for the Bulls. You know what I mean? Like I'm so focused.
Are you a trash talker? Like when your team scores, are you like, in your face?
And if you check social media, I haven't trash talked one Boise State. There's a lot of Boise State. Oh, what do you think of now, Boise? I have not done that once. I don't do that because I've been on the I've been for the longest time.
Boise
on the
State
receiving end.
is the Smurf turf, right?
Yeah. And also, I feel bad because Khalil Shakir, who's on the Buffalo Bills, graduated from Boise State, so I had to kind of hate on him for a little bit. I apologize to him.
I didn't even know about the Micah Parsons stuff until this morning when I got into the studio.
That was all the talk in the press box. I'm telling you what.
I'm like, well, he let I mean, it didn't. That thing looked ugly, but I tell you what, I feel like the NFC East just got a little bit easier to play in. Yeah, that's for sure. But they let him go? They let him go for what? For a player and 2 first rounders.
Whatever it was, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, none of it makes sense to anybody.
But I'm not. It's above my pay grade.
Yeah,
Jerry Jones has been doing this for a long time, so you got to hope.
Who? Jerry Jones?
Uh-huh.
He hasn't won dick since 1990.
I know.
Something.
So what? But you have to try. Who else do you try? Like he's the guy. What else am I?
I
supposed
saw. Was it Trey Wingo? Is that his name?
Yeah. Yes.
He's like, did I get his name right?
There is a Trey Wingo. I don't know who you're quoting, but
yeah, he was on Twitter or something along those lines, and he's like, do not let Jerry Jones make you think he is not the worst general manager in all of the NFL. Jerry, you need to fire yourself. You just let one of the most dynamic playmakers at 26 years old out of your building. And yes, you took draft picks, but you have no track record of draft.
I just feel like do you? Well, I don't know. I don't know anything about. I don't know how to manage a football team, and I don't claim to know how to manage a football team. I just think getting rid of, pretty much franchise players, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But whatever.
It doesn't make sense to, I think, most people who were watching this thing from afar. It makes sense to. But I tell you what, I mean, they did get 2 first-round draft picks. In return. Now you just have to. Now you just have to hope you don't have a bust with those draft picks, or
can you
trade them away now to get something else that you need in a bad way.
I feel like that's for me the better drive because I don't know if I try. I don't know. Listen, here's the bottom line. You know what's going to happen if anything is a bust, whether they draft or they trade for someone and pick whatever. It's going to be talked about. These are the people that he got from Micah Parsons. This is because of Michael Parkins.
Right.
I just don't know.
Forever.
It's never going to hear the end of it.
Well, I
also hate the Cowboys, so good for them. And
that's Jerry Jones's. So they got the Packers sent Kenny Clark, defensive tackle, to the Cowboys, and a first-round draft pick in 2026 and 2027. So the next 2 years, but they got a proven beast.
Yeah, I mean,
Green Bay wins this one as far as I'm,
Is it a grudge? Is it a grudge team? Like, is Micah Parsons like, I'll screw you, Dallas. I'm going to be the best I've been ever. Like, you know what I mean? Does he just become even more of a stud because he has a point to prove that he's the best?
Well, I know this. If the NFL doesn't, they already put it in prime time. Okay, because he's going. No, the Cowboys, Green Bay goes to Dallas on September 28th.
Is he going to get booed? Is he going to get booed?
No, because the fans aren't pissed off at Micah.
Yeah.
The fans aren't pissed off at him. They're pissed off at Jerry. They're pissed off at Jerry.
So
and I got news for you. If Micah Parsons just ends up, just beating the piss out of Dak Prescott over and over and over again for 60 minutes.
Oh, who's not going to be watching that game, though? That's the question. And I don't even like the NFC games, but I'll watch that one.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's cool. That's cool. And I'm happy you had a good time at the USF game. And
Go Bulls. Hey, so today's College Colors Day, and I'm repping Iowa today because I did Bulls yesterday. You got your Hofstra blue and gold on today?
I got blue.
You didn't consciously plan an outfit ahead of time?
No, I did not.
Go Pride.
See, when I was there, it was Go Dutch.
Yeah.
They were the Flying Dutchman, and it was cool. And then they changed it to the Pride. I was like, that's gay. Weak.
Literally.
Lame. So lame. Oh, and then, by the way, we're also getting rid of our football team.
Go Hofstra. Go Pride.
Yeah, okay. We'll be right back.
My uncle has a country place no one knows about. He says it used to be a farm before the motor law.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone has your back throughout the hurricane season. Along with our severe weather partners at Fox 13, we have everything you need leading up to, during, and after any storm that threatens our Tampa Bay area. Visit theboneonline.com and head to our hurricane guide. Get emergency kit checklists, the latest storm tracks, and ways to help the community after the storm. It's your one-stop shop for hurricane season. We do a lot of dumb stuff here at The Bone, but when hurricanes threaten, we are here for you. Always. 102.5 The Bone Hurricane Guide, powered by Generex Generators.
The best deals under the sun are right here at Very Own Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Get $15,000 off a new Ram 1500 during our bigger, better, faster summer event. Or get 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days on new rides. Plus, visit our
Injuries that may seem minor today affect you for the rest of your life. Not all injuries are visible. I've seen it too many times. A client hires the wrong attorney who just wants to get fast cash. You've already gotten hurt in the accident. Don't get hurt again. Just call Mo. Visit justcallmo.com or give me a call at 1-800-CALL-MO. Mo DeWitt, Office, Tampa.
Patrick and Heather from Bolt Electric.
Storm season is upon us again.
We're getting calls from lots of homeowners asking Bolt what they can do
to better protect their home from the next bad storm.
They called the right place.
Bolt electricians are out there right now installing whole home surge protection
that saves your equipment
and powerful whole home generators
that keep your lights on and appliances running through any blackout. Just call Bolt and find out how you can be storm ready
and storm safe.
Online at boltelectric.com.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Avoid the stress of listing your home on the market and sell your home fast for all cash with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hey, it's JP. And don't worry about repainting your scuffed up walls or fixing your leaky faucet. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer allows you to bypass the market. Receive an all-cash offer and close in as little as 21 days. There are no showings, no open houses, and no costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate makes selling your home stress-free. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
You or someone you know thinking about buying a home, tune in to the Lone Ranger radio show Saturdays from 11 to 12. Make no bones about it. It's the place to go for no-nonsense mortgage and real estate advice.
Paid for by Hims & Hers Health. Hims & Hers Weight Loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at 4hers.com apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At 4hers.com/radio, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and compounded GLP-1 injections, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits starts at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourself. Hers brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatments that put your goals first. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at 4hers.com/radio to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's 4hers.com/radio. FORHERS.com/radio.
Do you have an invention idea but don't know what to do next? Call InventHelp today. We have representatives nationwide who will explain the InventHelp process step by step. Over 10,000 patents have been secured through InventHelp's patent referral services. The InventHelp data bank includes thousands of companies who have agreed to review new ideas. We've been helping inventors since 1984. Let's help you next. Get started today.
Call 1-800-217-4380. That's 1-800-217-4380. Again, 1-800-217-4380.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com. And now, back to JP.
JP, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. I guess I was just reading this. This is crazy. 20 years ago, the national, I guess this is 20 years since Katrina. Well, it's definitely 20 years since Katrina.
Yes.
And there was they wrote an article 20 years ago, the National Weather Service issued its most chilling warning ever. And I got to read this because here's what it is. This came from the National Weather Service at 10:11 a.m. Central Time. So right around about a half hour ago, 20 years ago. This is a quote. I'm going to read the whole thing. Devastating damage expected. Hurricane Katrina, a most powerful hurricane with unprecedented strength, rivaling the intensity of Hurricane Camille of 1969. Most of the area will be uninhabitable for weeks, perhaps longer. At least one half of well-constructed homes will have roof and wall failure. All gabled roofs will fail, leaving those homes severely damaged or destroyed. The majority of industrial buildings will become non-functional. Partial to complete wall and roof failure is expected. All wood-framed, low-rising apartment buildings will be destroyed. Concrete block low-rise apartments will sustain major damage, including some wall and roof failure. High-rise office and apartment buildings will sway dangerously, a few to the point of total collapse. All windows will blow out. Airborne debris will be widespread and may include heavy items such as household appliances and even light vehicles. Sport utility vehicles and light trucks will be moved. The blown debris will create additional destruction. Persons, pets, and livestock exposed to the winds will face certain death if struck. Power outages will last for weeks, as most power poles will be down and transformers destroyed. Water shortages will make human suffering incredible by modern standards. The vast majority of trees will be snapped and or uprooted. Only the hardiest will remain standing. but be totally defoliated. Few crops will remain. Livestock left exposed to the winds will be killed. An inland hurricane wind warning is issued when sustained winds near hurricane force or frequent gusts are at or above hurricane force are certain within the next 12 to 14 hours. Once tropical storm and hurricane force winds onset, do not venture outside. Can you imagine being from that area and reading that?
No.
I mean, is there any, and listen, I understand this audience and I understand what, you guys have all been through and but I mean, that's got to be a level of helplessness. I mean, what could you possibly ever read that would make you more helpless than that?
You just got to get out. You have to run as far as you can, north as you can go. That's the only thing. And then be terrified of when you come back. Yeah.
Your entire life is gone. I mean, that is probably, when I was reading this before, I was just like it was making the hair on my arms stand up. And, one of my closest friends, lived through this whole thing. And he got out of Dodge and, he went to Florida and then came back and, everything, like he lives outside of New Orleans. So he had damage, but he didn't have, what New Orleans proper had. But I just started reading this whole thing and I'm like, my God.
You got to watch one of the documentaries. They have one on Hulu and one just popped up on Netflix as well.
Which is the one we talked about last week? Because I started to watch that one.
The Hulu one.
It was the Hulu one? Are you sure?
Yeah, because the Netflix one just came out Wednesday, I think. So it had to be the Hulu one, yeah.
And what's the angle on the new one? Because I kind of felt like the last one was less about, the one that I watched was about race, about how the government didn't react because they felt, it was a black issue and they didn't that was the angle that I was taking from watching it. Am I wrong about that? Did you watch it?
Yeah, they definitely had moments where they were like highlighting that for sure.
Okay.
This Netflix one, I haven't really started. I watched like the first 5 minutes. Then I had to get ready to go to work. But I feel like it's more about the people who went through the whole thing. Like it looks like it's following footage that all these people had from the start to the end. So it's like boots on the ground type documentary with this one.
I saw there was somebody wrote, was it Adam Carolla? Somebody tweeted something about they feel guilty enjoying watching hurricane coverage on the Weather Channel and stuff like that. And I got to be honest with you, I'm the same way.
I think you should feel guilty because these are people's lives. Like
I understand it.
I feel guilty of the opposite. I feel guilt that I don't want to know anything. And this is people's lives, and I have the luxury of turning my head and not knowing what happened.
Right.
And that's horrible. And it's awful. I know, but that's horribly sad.
I'm not watching it because I'm getting off on knowing that these people's lives are going to be, in some cases destroyed or turned upside down or whatever. I watch it, I believe, because I'm in awe of the power of what Mother Nature is capable of. And I do like watching weather guys get blown off their feet. That's funny. When you see, or when you see them talking, and then all of a sudden, like a stop sign goes flying past their face.
Would you be okay with you broadcasting live from somewhere and the conditions were horrible and you're out there and you don't get to say, oh, this is too much, I can't go inside. You have to be out there and it's wind and stuff is flowing by and you have to hold on to your papers or whatever, and someone tuning in just to laugh at you and your circumstance.
Well, I wasn't tuning in to laugh at them, but when it happens, I find it funny. Like when I find the signs flying by, I mean, listen, I'm not chuckling out loud, but it's, it's wild to watch. It's wild to watch. It's compelling to watch. And like I said, I'm not proud of it, but I did come to the reason that I am so intrigued by it is because of the sheer power of the whole thing. And then, with those weather guys and gals, a lot of them are probably trying to push the envelope as far as they can because they want to make that name for themselves. Like they want to be that next Jim Cantori guy, who made his name being that guy that would where everybody was like, all right, well, if the hurricane is coming up right up the heart of Tampa Bay, we'll go to Sarasota, an hour and a half. So that would make, that would be smart, right? You have maybe use cameras, whatever you have in Tampa for as long as you can, and then maybe start somewhere else and then go. And then Cantori was like, no, I need you and give me one cameraman who's got the balls to do it with me or the ovaries to do it with me. And, we're all in. That's how that guy made his name, man. Did. And now it's to the point where I've said this 1,000 times. If you're at 7-Eleven getting a coffee or Wawa getting a coffee and Jim Cantori is online behind you, get the hell out of wherever you are.
Uh-oh. Gotta go.
Get the hell out of there, man. It's wild. I don't know. It's just
poor guy, and he has to know that. Everybody just dreads to see it. That's gotta wreak havoc on the old, self-esteem.
Yeah. But you know what? He's the guy. Now he is who you probably trust the most. When it comes to those kinds of situations, right? He's never let you down. He's never, built something up and then not delivered, or that's not the way I put it. How do I want to say this? He's never not given you what he considered to be 100% the truth, or at least that's the way it comes off to me. He's not making stuff up. He's not just trying to hype stuff up for ratings and that kind of stuff. Dude, talks the talk and then walks it and gets out in front of it. And whether it's blizzards or whatever, I remember there was one piece of audio Brett used to play all the time with thunder, snow. That guy definitely, his rocks get off with weather.
Well, listen, that's why he was we like.
Do you remember
radio
the thunder
crap.
snow? Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. He that's his, but he likes. That's why he got into it. He likes all that it is, and to a certain degree, maybe not to that extent. But I don't know because I don't hang out with him on a daily basis or anything. But Dave Osterberg loves the discussions and the science or whatever's behind it. Meteorology in general. That's their bag. That's what they do. That's why they got into it.
I love, there's some kid that I see now that keeps popping up in my feeds. He's like a weather guy. But Monica, he's like a young kid. He looks like he's 23, 24, but he's got this voice like his balls are dragging across the floor, right? He's got, and he he's doing these videos and he's got a little map over his head. And I wish I remembered his name. He just commands your attention.
Yeah.
And he's doing it. I don't know if he's associated with a network or any of that, but he's doing.
It's about trust. We say the name Jim Cantori, like you said, we're gonna
trust him.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust him. I think when it comes to weather people, I hope that's not insulting. Meteorologists, I don't know what the official labels are, but I hope I think with them. It's about trust. I know who to turn. Everybody here, and I don't care what you say. You're either in the Dennis Phillips category, the Paul Delgado. You have your guy.
You have your guy.
And and it used to be Lee Span on NBC for me too. You have your people that when stuff starts to go down, that's who you're going to turn to. And that's the thing with that though is this new guy whose balls are dragging. I don't know how long he's been doing it or whatever, but that takes time to build the trust. You know what I mean? You can command a room now. That's fantastic. That's a good start.
Right.
Now be good, and you will be that guy who people turn to.
Do you think that people have, when it comes to weather stuff and the weather men and women and, the meteorologists, do you think people have their person or do they have their channel?
Do
you know what I'm saying?
You might get your person because you have a channel.
I think their person.
Yeah,
you might look into it with channel, but I think Gareth's right. I know who I go. I know it's
same.
Yeah, I mean, I love when Osterberg comes on.
He's so
to be honest with you, I love talking to him. I think he's cool. We have a good time. I hope we don't have to talk to him.
Yeah, no offense. offense. We don't want to talk to you this season. But
You
the
know?
thing is, and I've told him to this, and I think the last time he called, I told him this. It's how he explains it. I don't know the terms. I don't want to know the terms. I need you to tell me,
Dumb
like,
it
we're
down.
sitting at a bar and we're having drinks, and this is what I need to expect or whatever. Like, dumb it way the hell down. All the way down.
The good news, when he comes on with us, he realizes is like, he knows his audience. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
Rain, sideways, wind,
And he's funny, too. He's really funny.
forget the sand, get out. Same time tomorrow, guys?
Yeah. In
You
the
know?
meantime, this is the God's honest truth. Every time I see a damn port wine cheese ball or whatever at Publix, I think of him. I'm like, I need to get one. I just need to snack on one. It's hurricane season.
I forgot about that.
That's what he chose as a snack. I need that.
Yeah, what was it? It was like a port wine block of cheese
It
or
was
something?
a cheese ball, like, with the little nuts on. It's like the nuts
Yeah,
around
yeah,
the
yeah.
cheese or whatever. Yeah, that was his snack, and now I have to have it and think of him.
Oh, man. Yeah, I told you there was this guy we have here. He's on our ABC affiliate. And, so we get Long Island news, and then New York City's got all the stations, right? The Long Island guy, he's a friend of mine. We actually used to work together at a ski shop.
Oh.
And but like,
That's different pass after the ski shop.
yeah, we stayed in touch. He's a good dude. He just had another kid, 53 years old. He just had another baby, psychopath. But we break his balls because, like, he's not rock solid. If and I think a lot of times he might hype stuff that's not, just to probably because he's under directive from producers and directors and that kind of stuff to, hype it up so people we get the eyeballs and that kind of thing. But ABC's got this guy Lee Goldberg, and I remember with Sandy, and I was sitting downstairs doing show prep, and it's on in the background. He's like, yeah, I want to talk about this little weather pattern here. And he goes, you see this right over here? He goes, this is worth keeping an eye on because this one right here and this one right here and this thing right here. He goes, I'm not saying it's going to happen per se, but if these things meet, and right now they are on track for a possible meeting.
He's saying everything but saying
right.
it.
So, and this was a week out. He's like, this is, we're going to keep on this for the next few days. We're going to keep you on it. But the way this is lining up, something just doesn't feel right. And if this thing happens, we're going to be in for one of the biggest storms we've seen in the last 100 years. I closed my laptop. I got in the car, and Nicole's like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to get a generator. I'll be back in an hour. I went to Costco. I bought a Generac generator, and I came home. She's like, what is wrong with you? I go, oh, nothing. She's like, what made you go buy a generator? I'm like, Lee Goldberg. Lee Goldberg. And I went and I bought the generator, and it turns out he was right.
See, and it takes, and I'm not saying everybody needs to go out and buy a generator. I'm saying it takes people to take it literally that serious. When it comes to a situation like that, not all the time, everything, don't panic by any means. But like when it comes to a meteorologist saying it without having to say it in panicky words, like that gentleman did, which sounds like he did a really good job. Yeah. We need everybody to react like that. Take it seriously.
Right.
Don't mess around.
But meanwhile, up until, say, 5 years ago, if you and I were having this conversation, and we've talked about this, you never really took this stuff all that seriously. It was all about party, hurricane parties, and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Up until, I would say,
happened.
probably the last 3 years, maybe.
Then last year happened. Last year was, and this is going to sound however it's going to sound, because I know we're talking science stuff that's all facts and real, but for me, it's a gut thing. Like the last couple of years, it's been feeling like something's up. This is weird. It wasn't the same for me. And then last year happened, and now I don't know. I don't know that I'll be as serious or whatever, but it was leading up to it. It felt like things were leading up to last year.
Yeah.
It kind of did.
That
Also,
makes sense.
We'd also be remiss if we didn't mention how funny it is, if you want to laugh at weather stuff, when meteorologists are pointing to the map like you were talking about, but it inadvertently looks like a penis.
Always.
That's the best. That's my all-time favorite.
Oh, Jesus.
And then we have one here, and it's viral. I think it made it to Letterman or something. It was a while ago, where the weather chick was standing at the map, and she was standing sideways, right? And then they're meant to say like there was a gas leak, but like she was covering like it basically was near her butt. Yeah, it was near her butt, and it said gas leak right underneath her butt. She was facing the other way, and oh yeah, that made it to Letterman. That was fantastic.
All right. It's JP. It's Monica. It's Diz. Oh, we got to give some money away. Let's do some cash before we go to break, shall we?
Yeah, I had it right here. Here we go.
Cash money.
Here we go, Bone fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by #1 rated New South Windows. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is
rich. As in, Monica apparently is Rich Brown and trying to get out of her apartment lease. Now all you got to do is go to the 1025 The Bone app, enter the word rich. You have until 12:30 for your shot to win $1,000 with the Bone Bonus. And if you don't win now, your next shot will be at 2 o'clock. Again, rich. Go to the Bone app, put in rich, and hopefully you win $1,000. It's JP, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Be right back.
I tell you, baby, things are gonna change. Looking like we were caught out in the rain.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
When he says, oh my God, I made $60,000 off Instagram last year in a month.
I don't have it in me. I don't. If my wife said, hey, look, the new thing is moonwalking, people, I'd be like, it's not that I want the money, I just don't have.
Are you an exceptional moonwalker?
That we don't know about?
You were unaware?
I'm completely unaware. Well, they call him Moonwalk Mike. You have difficulty regular walking.
Listen to the Mike Calta show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 1025 The Bone app.
Pulse Nation, single game tickets for Lightning Hockey are on sale now. You can be the Thunder at Benchmark International Arena this season as the Bolts battle teams from across the NHL. Secure your tickets now at TampaBayLightning.com.
We put in time, energy, and resources because your case is worth it. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Tacoma or RAV4, your choice. $249 a month. Limited time only at Sun Toyota during Toyota's national sales event. Your choice. New Tacoma or RAV4, $249 a month. Sun Toyota savings are in effect on new Tacoma or RAV4. Now only $249 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. SunToyota.com. $12.98. Private tag agency fee $189. Electronic registration filing fee $598. 2025 Tacoma SR5 $249 for 36 months. $49.99 DAS. 2025 RAV4 LE $69.99 DAS. No security deposit required. Expires 9/2/25.
You know, Labor Day is a perfect excuse for you to reward yourself for all the hard work that you do. And you need to go see my friend Steve and Julie Weintraub at the Golden Diamond Source to celebrate Labor Day in sparkling style. Right now, you can get into the Golden Diamond Source and get 0% interest through Labor Day. A $5,000 engagement ring could be yours for just $83 a month. Now's the time to pop the question and pay no interest for up to 5 years at the Golden Diamond Source. Plus, with gold prices at record highs, it's a perfect time to trade in your old jewelry. Most of that stuff's out of style and it's just collecting dust in your house. Turn it into cash. Steve and Julie Weintraub are offering the highest ever trade-in values for your gold and diamond jewelry. So what are you waiting for? Relax, shop, and save big this Labor Day weekend at the Golden Diamond Source. Stop by and see them on 3800 Omerton Road in Clearwater and always online at goldendiamondsource.com. Whether you're buying jewelry for yourself or someone you love, the only place to go is the Golden Diamond Source. Stop in there and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
It's some love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
Sitting in traffic because of an auto accident is frustrating. We should remember, though, that the person in that accident ahead, their life has changed forever. And we may be thankful it isn't us. But if it ever is, call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Don't miss the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Crown Hyundai.
Get financing as low as 0%, buy with zero down, or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Elantra SE for only $99 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service.
Visit CrownHyundai.com.
With approved credit, 24 monthly, 10K miles a year, $59.95 due at signing plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
Hey, chill seekers, I've got something mind-blowing for you, and it's the Kava Social Club. If you haven't tried it yet, you're missing out on the Kava and Kratom drinks. They are delicious. It's time to forget the stereotypes. These smooth, flavorful blends are perfect for unwinding after a long day. Trust me, your taste buds and your stress levels will thank you. If you're ready to elevate your chill, head to the Kava Social Club in downtown Bradenton, where good vibes and great people meet. Check them out on all your social medias at Kava Social Club.
Tracy dreams to be like every kid. A car accident nearly crushed that dream. But today, she makes memories to last a lifetime. We believe in Tracy's dream because we share it. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
The clock is ticking. Labor Day countdown is winding down at Crown Automotive Group. And so are the deals. Find your perfect vehicle today, new or pre-owned, with live market pricing, no hidden fees, and transparent upfront deals you can trust. Plus, used cars starting at just $10,000. Don't wait. Deals end Labor Day. Visit any Crown Automotive dealership or shop now at crowncars.com. The better way to buy and service.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Ready to elevate your everyday? Quince has the Luxe Staples Insider's Swear By, minus the markup. From 100% European linen styles and 14-karat gold jewelry to gorgeous leather bags and elevated home finds, Quince has it all. And by partnering directly with top artisans and ethical factories, Quince delivers premium quality at half the cost of similar brands. Discover everyday luxury without the markup at Quince. Go to quince.com/style upgrade for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/style upgrade.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go!
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this. Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
It's JP, hour number 2 of the show, brought to you by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorneys. We'll get to Dead Guy in the Envelope in just a few minutes. Why? What's up, Diz? What was it?
Have you heard of Meno-divorce?
What is it?
Meno-divorce.
Meno-divorce?
Yeah.
No.
Monica?
What is that?
No.
What is it?
Basically, it's that the divorce rate is climbing, and it's mainly because women are choosing to leave their husbands during their menopause.
Yes. I've heard of this. I've never heard it called menopause. As a matter of fact.
Meno-divorce.
Meno-divorce. I was watching something on this, not a documentary, but it was like a long form video kind of thing. And it was a divorce attorney, and it was a female divorce attorney who was talking about this exact thing. And it was almost pushing women to, before you go down that road, get to a doctor and have your hormone levels checked.
Wow.
And that's not, that was from a female divorce attorney.
Yeah, that's one of y'all's.
Because
no, that is one of someone who's trying to hold women down. No.
It was the exact opposite. Because what was happening was she would have these women, they were getting divorced and then coming back to her later on wishing they had never had it done. And because they're starting to see these numbers climb.
I can't.
What are you laughing at?
I can't believe you're buying this. Do you
what
understand?
What do you mean you're buying it?
Do you understand that for as long as I can remember, men have been leaving and getting divorces and dating way younger women because of their midlife crisis and then regretting it and wanting to come back. It was in the movie 9 to 5. It's been happening forever. And nobody ever tells the men to go get their hormones checked. You're just going through a midlife crisis.
Well, that's because we figured it all out, and now it's on you guys. Now you guys are ruining these marriages.
I don't know. I've been, because I had this whole conversation with a close female friend of mine. Because she's going through it. And I'm like, I said to her, I go, before you do it, because she's like, the reason she was giving me was it just sounded off. She's like, I have no sex drive, this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, before you go leaping to that, what do you have to lose by getting that stuff checked, trying it out? And then if things don't change, and let's just say she goes to the doctor and her hormones are completely out of whack. And then she gets on a hormone replacement program and all of a sudden she does have desire again. Or she does, like, everything. She's not depressed. She would have got divorced beforehand. What do you have to lose by getting that stuff checked out? You have nothing to lose.
And then you get it checked out, and then you're on some sort of hormones or medication.
Well, it's.
Are we going to have the same energy for men who are going through midlife crisis and their hormones are going crazy and being weird and don't have sex drive? And I'm not saying it's. I'm saying have the same exact equal energy towards men and not just women. Is all I'm saying.
Hey, listen, I know there's, I talked to Dr. Hagen, at Priority U. I'm doing peptides now to get myself feeling better.
What's a peptide?
My wife,
What's a peptide?
They're just different. To be quite honest with Monica, I don't exactly know what the hell it is.
Just take a peptide, damn it.
I know it's the one I'm taking is called Ipamorelin, and it's been fantastic for me. And my wife just called him then. She just had a whole virtual meeting with them the other day, and now she's going to be, trying out some peptides and stuff like that. Because there's just so much more information, and it's like they're not psych drugs or anything like that. But it's just to get ourselves in balance because there's so many poisons in our food that throws our systems off and everything else. And I don't know. There's so much more information out there that was never there before. Mm-hmm. That was never there before. So I don't know. I don't find this thing to be all. I mean, I'm not surprised that that's happening. That there's in menopause because everything, especially in menopause, your hormones are all out of whack. Okay. All out of whack.
I'm not saying that they're not, and I fully understand that.
Bitches be cray-cray, Monica.
But are you saying men aren't cray-cray? Because they
I didn't say that.
Do you think that it's completely rational for this old, gross man with a gut to be dating a 20-year-old woman and he thinks that she really loves him for him and not his money? Like, that's insane.
Yeah, but he doesn't care. He just wants to get laid by a hot chick.
And maybe a girl doesn't care. She just wants to get out of this marriage and go get laid by some strange. Like, you can't. I'm not saying one is right or wrong. I'm not saying that hormones aren't there. What I'm saying is it's been happening for so long with men. And now all of a sudden women are finally starting to do it and care about themselves and putting themselves first and doing the sort of the same thing. And it's all, let's go get them to the doctor and they need to be checked out. Oh, my God.
It's not that. You're getting so defensive for no real reason.
Yes,
honestly, for no reason.
Explain to you why.
But you don't think there's something interesting to the fact that it's happening at the same point in women's lives? When they start to go through menopause?
I'm saying you're right. But and also, I agreed with you. I'm not saying, I said there's hormones involved. I'm also saying, do you think it's weird that it's happening at the same point in men's life? It's called a midlife crisis. It's the same age period for men, and nobody's telling men to go to the doctor and get drugged up.
Blame Dizzy because he found Meno-divorce. What is it called? Meno-divorce? Meno-divorce?
I don't think it's Gareth's fault that someone came up with Meno-divorce.
It's not my fault that these broads are losing it, JP.
Women.
Sorry, women.
But speaking of something you just brought up, Monica, because I can't deal with it anymore.
Uh-oh.
No, you talk about guys who are dating these girls that are way younger, and do they think they're really just not into them for the money? Does anybody else want to just take Belichick's girlfriend?
I'm saying.
And make her go away?
She's trying to get a copyright on Gold Digger. Did you see that?
That's what that's what jumped out at me. Yes, Bill Belichick's girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, files to trademark term Gold Digger. Jordan Hudson appears to be leaning into the gold digger claims because Bill Belichick's girlfriend's company, which is managed by the 24-year-old, just filed to trademark the term. Records show the application was filed by TCE Rights Management, LLC on August 25th. As a trademark attorney, Josh Gerbin first noted it is with the intention to use it for jewelry and trinkets. The same company also filed for several trademarks earlier this year, including phrases like all Belichick team, Chapel Bill, the Belichick way.
Oh, they are not changing Chapel Hill to Chapel Bill. That is that's blasphemy.
No, what that is a parking lot T-shirt.
Okay.
That's what that is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what
I like
what
those.
that is.
I like a parking lot T-shirt.
I wanted to do one when the Giants were the Giants and Strahan. I wanted to do a T-shirt that just had a picture of Strahan on it and it just said "Fear the Gap." You know, with the big gap he's got in his teeth. I'd have made a ton of money. At that point in time, when Strahan was just running roughshod all over quarterbacks, if I would have made Fear the Gap with number 92, I'd have crushed it.
It was all you.
I would have crushed it.
Did you come up with Got Milk as well?
No, I wish. That would have been a good one.
When I was in Canada, I had a clothing shop with my friend, and he made shirts for the Toronto Blue Jays.
I forgot about
and
that.
it said, "I love BJ's," and it took off. But then he was cease and desist. And then like a month later, they made the shirts. And started
they
selling
wanted to do it for.
Yeah. They took his idea and they're like, "Great idea, though."
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. You can't go online and sell it. You got to sell it in the parking lot.
Yeah.
There's a guy. Brett's got a friend. He listens to the other show, but Brett became friends with this guy, Bald Vinny, and he does all these Yankee-oriented, like Red Sox, suck caulk, CAWK, that kind of thing. And then he prints them up, and then he goes to Yankee Stadium, and he sells them to the parking lots and makes money. I think he's got a website, too, for some of the stuff, and then the stuff that might get him cease and desisted, he just goes and sells in the parking lot and crushes it.
People love that. I
crushes
love that.
it.
Yeah.
Brett's got, and it's all in the Yankee blue. That deep, dark navy blue kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's all, based around the color. So the double entendre, what it's, because of the color, what it's tied to.
Yeah.
Right? And this guy, Bald Vinny, he kills it. I should get the website from...
Bald Vinny?
Bald.
Oh, Bald Vinny.
Bald Vinny. But yeah. But back to these gold
so
digging
many
whores.
Vinnies. You got to describe him.
Belichick's girlfriend is by far one of the most unlikable people I've ever encountered.
I don't really pay attention enough to know if she's what type of person she is. Everybody, let's call it what it is. Like, there's no shame in it. Two consenting adults, do your thing, all is well.
Right.
But let's say what it is. There's an age. We're not pretending there's not an age difference, right? We're not pretending that he's
of course not.
disgustingly ugly and she's smoking hot, right? We're like, these are facts.
She is smoking hot, and she does have to deal with his old man balls.
How? No, that's I have questions about that. Like, maybe she is attracted to him. We don't know. Maybe that's her taste, and it's not a problem. Or does she have to get hammered? Does he have to take a pill and she gets hammered, and then they can bang? Do they even bang? Does she say?
I
Okay.
think he's a cuck. I think he wears his hoodie like he is on the sideline and just watches as she gets pounded.
Yeah, that might be a thing. That's believable.
It's funny. The other day, you know how we've had this conversation where we said, like, for whatever, you'll see somebody, and then for whatever reason, you'll picture them banging.
Yeah, I do
right?
that. I do that.
When I saw this story the other day, I immediately saw Bill Belichick banging this girl from behind and wanted to vomit a little.
I don't know, because if it's from behind, then her boobs are all high.
I know, but then there's but the camera comes to the side and you got Bill's gut and there's probably liver spots on there.
Yeah, his gut probably sits on her back while he's doing
And in my head, he's making that face that he makes, that angry, just like, no, and not even angry, just like the emotionless face the whole time. His face doesn't change. He's just got that sideline glare that he does, and he's just banging.
And then after sex, he does a boring make-believe press conference where he doesn't really give too much information. So what do you think about your performance? I'm just worried about next week.
Yeah, it's done. Behind us. Next question.
Yeah, next question. But yes, she tried to the term gold digger.
I mean, honestly, it's clever for a jewelry line. Get it gold. Like, it's clever, and she's smart to lean. It sounds like she's leaning into it and not trying to be like, I love him for him. She's leaning into it, and that might work to her advantage. Maybe people.
They lost me when he was doing that interview, and she stopped the interview.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's
a couple of months ago. He was sitting down doing an interview. I forgot who he was doing it with. And then all of a sudden, she was in the background because apparently, she's his PR person.
Yeah.
And she came in and stopped this on camera, stopped the interview, and did everything. I'm like, and then, all of the talking heads in sports, they were like, what is going on? And his former players who have podcasts, they can't believe that this is happening. to him. They're like, where are his friends? How come nobody's telling him to get rid of this chick? Like,
where is he? Like, how does Bill Belichick, how does he let a girlfriend or whatever interrupt? Like, how is he okay with it?
Well,
how many
she's
times
hot.
do I power of the P?
Yeah.
And I told that to you yesterday, and you said there's no way your son would do anything that he didn't want to do. Power
No,
of
I
the
said
P.
he's not joining the Glee Club or any after-school activities.
Can't wait till he comes home and says he's in a singing competition out of state.
Monica, I'll tell you this. If that happens,
What do I get?
I'll pay 1 month of your rent.
Oh, let's go. Let's go, Joe. And that's on the records. I'm marking that tape.
That dude.
12/20, August 29th.
My son is not joining
Free rent.
the.
He's going
The
to join
student
whatever the
government.
student government, what she does. Yeah, and he
doesn't have
just,
time. He's
just
in
so he can
sports.
be closer to her. He's going to stop the sports so he can be closer to her.
He's not stopping the sports. He's so on cloud 9 right now.
And you're like totally making my point.
Well, no, on cloud 9 because of the sports, not because of her. He's on cloud 9 because he got the starting keeper nod, and he's on cloud 9 because they came and approached him and they want him kicking for the football team. And, his lacrosse coach is involved with that, and everybody's kind of making him feel like his hard work. They're telling him that his hard work is paying off and keep it up and that kind of thing.
And he's getting hand jobs at his house right in front of your wife.
Right. Well,
does he-
and there's that too.
The man is killing it.
He's crushing life
Yeah.
right now.
Does he
I
break
aspire
up with
to
her?
be like him.
What?
Does he break up with her if she says, "Hey, I want to spend more time with you. We spend a lot of time on student government. How about just do this? You don't have to do a lot. Just do a little bit of this or whatever." Does he break up with her and because he doesn't want to do it?
I don't know.
Or she's like, "I'm going to break up if you don't quit your sports and do this, or at least play sports, but at least do this, whatever."
Well, if he comes and talks to his father about it, I'll be like, tell her to kick rocks.
Yeah.
You'll go get a new one.
Yeah, because I feel like teenage boys go straight to their dads with their girl problems.
You know what's funny? He is way more open talking to me about stuff than I was. But my father never pretended to have any interest in that part of my life. You know?
Mm-hmm. And that's,
Where I am constantly trying to engage in conversations like that to make sure he's cool. Is there anything he wants to talk about? That kind of thing. So do I guarantee he would come and talk to me about it? No. But if he did.
But that's awesome. Don't you feel like that's progress? Like the whole goal is to be better than previous, right?
Right.
So the fact that there's change in that area, you should be proud of yourself, right? You did.
Well, we'll
a good
see.
job.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying.
I never
love
talked to
being-
my dad about girl stuff.
Me
at all.
neither.
But that's because he had no game. Like, I'm going to go to him. What does he know?
Right. Well, yeah, he got your mom.
Yeah, well,
I don't know that was hard back in the day.
I'll tell you this, though. Me and John Senning both have dads. Got the mom underage.
No way.
Yeah. Our dads are both 7-8 years older than our moms. And I remember asking my mom, well, when did you meet dad? She goes, I remember it was before my 15th birthday. I was like, oh my God. I was
And he was, how old was you're telling me your father was 23?
he was 22 or something like that. I was like, yo, my dad is R. Kelly.
So when, is mom getting peed on?
Yeah, right.
Oh God, I don't want to do that guy.
I got questions.
Yeah, I got
And then
questions too.
Was the mom's home life a little bit weird where nobody told her, listen, this guy is too old? Because
No, they knew my dad. He was almost like a family friend.
Was a
too.
crazy uncle? He was like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, what did they sell you off, mom? to
Yes,
this
that's
guy?
what it's feeling like.
All right,
Like
this is gonna make you guys happy. We're gonna break.
Yeah.
But, dead guy's gonna take a. Dead guy's going. Dead guy's
Good timing,
going
Garrett.
away.
Good timing.
Yeah, you played those cards well. Yeah, I gotta hand it to you because I gotta know if
Oh, I got questions.
what kind of next level pervert Garrett's dad is, and Senny's dad for that matter.
Yeah, why are there two of you? That's so weird.
Dirty dads.
Nice.
That's what we call it.
Nice. Yeah. Pedophilia when we come back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Meet Naomi. She worries a lot about balance. Balancing her time between vet school and working at the vet clinic, balancing her social life when she has time for it, and of course, balancing her finances. So she banks with Mid-Florida, a local credit union who employs local Floridians, just like you, to help keep her budget on track and on balance. And those financial worries, looks like they've fallen off the scale completely. Mid-Florida, your life, your money, your credit union. Mid-Florida Credit Union, insured by NCUA.
Get ready, Tampa Bay. Boat is about to hook you up. It's the annual warehouse sale at Boat's flagship store in St. Pete, and it's packed with insane deals. We're talking brand new setups, open box deals, demos, and lightly used favorites, paddleboards, kayaks, pool floats, and all the gear and accessories you can think of. Grab a solid board for $7.99 and score a free $300 upgraded paddle. Or how about an inflatable starting at $350? It's the biggest sale of the year, but when it's gone, it's gone. Now through Labor Day at Boat St. Pete. Visit boatboard.com/upgrade for more info. That's BOTE.
At Brandon Honda, we have the hottest hybrids in stock and on sale. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now, get the brand new Accord hybrid for just $199 per month. Get the award-winning CR-V hybrid for just $249 per month. Or get the all-new, just released 2025 Civic Hybrid Sport for just $199 per month. With gas mileage as high as 50 miles per gallon, these award-winning hybrids won't last long. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-448-7710 for more information.
Medical malpractice and nursing home abuse cases are difficult and the stories are heartbreaking. At Bernetti PA, we fight to make sure your story is heard loud and clear. We know you may not have been ready. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Summer is still here, and so are those hot summer deals. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. Drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with a special low 0% APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I've been asked many times how Morgan & Morgan became the largest injury firm in the world. I think I know. When someone comes to us for an on-the-job injury, we have a huge workers' compensation practice. But many times we find a defective product that was responsible for that injury. Luckily for them, we have a product liability section headed by my son, Mike. In addition to the comp case, there is a product case too. Other times, the injured worker is fired or harassed for bringing that claim. We have them covered. Our employment lawyers handle retaliation claims as well as wage theft and discrimination cases, and in some cases need to file for Social Security benefits. No problem. We became big for a reason. 30% of our new cases come as referrals from former clients. Hiring us is easy. Go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer, or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
25 Sportage APR 48 months, KBB subject to miles and condition plus tax, tag, title, and doc fee approved. Credit through KMF.
Bigger discounts mean even lower prices at Ken Canley Kia, home of 0% financing, 0 down, or 0 payments for 90 days. We've got over 1,200 new Kias with discounts up to $5,000. That's $5,000 off. And bigger discounts mean even lower prices, like a 22 certified Kia Seltos EX. Not $25,000, not even $20,000. On sale, $17,988. $17,988 for a Kia Seltos. Got a trade? We'll give you up to $5,000 over Kelley Blue Book value. Have bad credit, no credit, negative equity, bankruptcy? If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say, yes, you're approved at Ken Canley Kia, Newport Richey on US 19. Online at KenCanleyKia,
Summer was fun, but it's time to get your home fresh and clean for the fall. Call Zero Res Carpet and Air Duct Cleaning today. 813-375-9960. Right now at Zero Res, for a limited time, get a free hallway cleaned with 3 rooms of carpet for only $129. Call now at 813-375-9960 and mention my name, Galvin, to get a free hallway cleaned with 3 rooms of carpet for only $129. Do it now. Book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com. ZeroRes, it's the right way to clean.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP, 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Normally where we'd be doing Dead Guy in the Envelope, brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com. But then Dizzy starts talking about how his father robbed the cradle.
Dude, it's like beyond
underage
that.
Mom. That's crazy. You know who else was like that, though? Dee Snider did the same thing.
What? I mean, what was going on? Like, did they meet in the 80s, Gareth?
Yes.
Is it an 80s thing?
Dee's, in his case, and that they're still together, husband and wife.
And that's good.
They met. She was at his shows, and I think she was like 15 or 16 or something like that.
So groupie, gotcha.
And groupie, and then was like, she did the costumes. Like, she was like young, she was doing the costumes for the band, but then he went to the father and got the okay from the father. Like, it was that kind of stuff. Did your father go to your mom? Okay, so how did your father start dating your 14-year-old mom?
I think they met because my dad was playing with someone in her family on like a same team, like professionally, semi-pro or college or something like that.
I'll tell you something right there. Also, JP, I don't think this fully came across. We were talking off the air about it. His dad was 21.
Yeah.
That's what I said before. I thought he was 23.
No, 7 years older.
21
So she
and
was
14.
That's exactly what came across. That's why we're having. That's why we're not playing Dead Guy.
I mean, that's just so horribly illegal. Like beyond. Like even if it would be bad enough, it was like he was 18 or there's a teen still in his age. He can drink beer.
Yeah,
so by the time she got to the age of going to the prom,
it's so funny. I was just about to say
he
that.
was like paying into a 401k.
Yeah, right. Wow. It's so funny because I remember my mom telling me like she didn't go to prom because they wouldn't let dad go. Yeah, because he was the age of a teacher. Why would they let him?
Right.
What do you mean they wouldn't let him? He was a grown ass man.
There's always, I feel like, and it's maybe it's changed now. But when I was growing up, there was always like one girl in every grade that was dating somebody way older.
Chris Dickus banged the math teacher.
What?
Yeah.
Who?
In my school, like you said, there's always one. It was Chris Dickus. She she dated the math teacher. She went away for a bit, came back, and at our high school reunion, they were married.
I'm talking about like while they're in school. Like there's always some girl that's going to the prom with some dude in the 20s.
Yeah. I don't think that's true.
Like there was this girl, Stacy, that was in my grade that was dating someone. He was 24. And she was dating him when she was 15 or 16.
Yeah, I remember when I went to prom in Canada, there was a big like thing because this girl wanted her man to go, but he was like 22 at the time. They're like, no.
Not going. Like, that's the thing. Yeah. Why would you want to go as a 20-anything-year-old? Like,
I mean, you want to be there with your girl. You know what I mean?
She wants to be there. It's her prom. She's asking you to go to the prom.
No, I'm not going as a 20-anything-year-old to a prom. I'm sorry. I love you, and I want to be with you, and all of that.
Well, but you're saying that from almost double nickels. And you put yourself back in that age, and like we say, that's a girl, and it's power of the P, and she wants to go to the prom.
I dated.
I'm sure he doesn't want to go. He's just going because that's what she wants to do.
When I was 17, I dated a 21-year-old, which is it's not bad at all. I was 17, whatever. I was about to turn 18, whatever. But I didn't ask him to prom because you're 21. Why would I? You're way out of like. It doesn't make any sense to ask anyone past the age of 18 to go to prom.
I don't necessarily disagree with you, but that doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
I don't know how the person says yes. I don't know how the person's like, yes, I'm 21 years old.
My neighbor did.
How?
One of my best friends.
Embarrassing.
I remember we were all going out they're still married with 3 kids, very, very happy. And we all went out one night and she couldn't even get in to the bar.
I mean,
She was, yeah.
It's
she
part of
was
the gig.
underage.
It's part of the deal.
And
Also,
he went to her prom, and he was 20-something years old.
I remember when I was in high school, if you were a senior and you were dating a freshman, we used to be like, you're weird.
yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
and that's
we'd
in
be
the same high school. This
That's
is
so
what I'm
creepy.
saying.
Yeah.
And
Right,
Garrett,
but the girls back then, I felt like the girls always dated up. It was rare that the senior girls would date a junior or a sophomore guy, but it was common where the guys would date younger girls.
Yes.
Very common.
because intellectually, I think the women are a little bit more mature and the guys are a little bit less mature. And it's like, oh, I'm dating an older guy. I think I don't know what it is now, but the optics back then that's how it worked. And it was kind of a prestigious thing. Like
The guys were perverts. They're like, oh, this girl's going to want to hook up with a senior, so I'm going to date her. That's
Right,
what I
but
feel like it was 90% of the guys
But
were
Gareth,
doing.
okay, I don't mean to, like, let's get back.
Yeah. Let's get back to the pervert.
Yeah, let's get back to the
focusing on.
weirdness of it all. So you said it's like a guy. Your dad was playing sports or whatever, and the family knew him. Which that's if you got to have it, that's better than a stranger.
Yeah.
Okay. It's still unbelievably weird, but at least he was a familiar person. And did he? That's what I got to know. Did he bust a move? And when you're 14-year-old girl, you're just all goo goo gaga. You're like, okay. Or did she like him and be like, I want to date him, and your family was okay with it?
I think she wanted to date him, and the family was like, you like someone, you like someone. My mom also said that, like, she remembers latching on to him because she did not want to be at home anymore. Like, it wasn't a terrible, like, it wasn't like your home life, but she was just like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
I want to go move on to that. Because they were very, like, I say this, but in the same breath, they weren't. They were very overprotective, but also not because.
Yeah, I don't think that they were overprotective.
She was with older guys.
Yeah. I
Right.
see what you're saying. They were strict and
Very
really
strict.
Not,
Yeah.
So, and her out for that was to go hang out with this older guy who not only could have his own apartment,
Had his car, had
yeah,
a place,
yeah,
had
but
a
she could get out of it.
career. Yeah.
I mean,
Did she leave home to be with him?
Yeah. Well, no, they dated a while she was at, because she was young. She had to stay at home for a while, but no,
Right.
I think after high school, she started living
So
with him.
throughout high school, they dated, and he got 22, 23, 24, like, and she's in high school.
Yeah, and he's in college.
And nobody's, let me ask you this, was it ever awkward? Did anybody ever say anything like, yeah, I'm glad you guys are working out, and it's been years, and clearly you're in love, but this is kind of weird with your ages?
I don't think so. I think everyone was on board because JP I feel like it was a little different back then. Like, it's creepy, but I feel like it was more acceptable. Does that make sense?
Was it a combo of the times? Because you're right. I don't know how it was as far as, I don't know if there would have been as many oh my gods as there would be now, but is it a combination of the timing as well as, is it a cultural thing? Is it just like older? Okay.
No. Definitely not a cultural thing.
There was a couple of cases too. I know Ted Nugent did it, and as did, I believe, Steven Tyler, where he got parents to make them when you're the adult, you are the
Emancipated.
Not emancipated, but basically they signed their daughters off.
Guardianship?
Guardianship.
Yeah.
Guardianship. So Ted Nugent did it. The girl's name was Pele. She was 17, which was underage. She was a Hawaiian girl. Beautiful. And he talked the parents into giving him guardianship because they were in love and that kind of thing. And I want to say Steven Tyler got the same thing.
Wasn't it that guy who passed away that was in Too Fast, Too Furious? Or
Paul Walker.
Yeah, didn't he do the same thing? Wasn't he like talking to the parents and convince them, and the daughter's underage?
Oh, I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
I don't know the full story, but that does, like, I remember hearing something like that. Yeah.
So listen, I'm not here to judge, and cultures are different. That's why I asked if it's someone's culture, just because I don't see it.
No.
But I mean, it feels like if we can just off the top of our heads recite these different situations, and in John Senning too, maybe it's a thing, and we just need to get over it. I just feels. Let me ask you this, JP.
What?
Your daughter.
Oh man, how old is she right now?
She's 18. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
4 years ago. She comes to you and says, I want to date this 21-year-old. Just hear me out. We're in love. He respects me.
Monica brought up a good point in the break.
Hold on. What do you think?
But I mean, you wouldn't even hear her out. Like, I mean, okay, let me ask you this then. If obviously, if you know that and all of that, she's going to know that. So would you feel better if she was just sneaking around? Like, she's still dating this guy. You just don't know about it. and she's sneaking out of the house, and she's dating this 21-year-old, and you have no idea for years, and then she graduates high school and says, listen, you know, I've been dating this guy, and he's way older.
It would be very difficult for her to get away with that. Having, like, for years, and my wife and I, especially my wife goes through her stuff all the time.
What if you found out and then you busted them when she was sneaking out or whatever, and it's been like 6 months or however long it's been? It's not just their first date. And she's like, I love him, Daddy, but I love him.
Yeah. And she's of age now. I don't know. That would be that would be a difficult
come into the family?
That would be a difficult situation for everybody involved, mostly for him.
Mostly for you. You're the one who's going to have to struggle with it. She's not leaving
I'm not
him.
going to have to struggle with anything. He's going to struggle walking.
You risk alienating your daughter, though. You see what I'm saying? You risk her never talking to you again because she'll
come back. I have the money.
He has the money. He's all grown and accomplished.
He's walking with a limp. You know?
I wondered when the violence was going to come in.
It wouldn't take long.
Would you offer to pay him off? Here's a blank check.
No.
You know what's funny? A friend of mine's, my friend's mom, he married the wrong chick. And everybody knew it, but he was blinded by the whole thing. And his mom offered her $25,000 to take off. And then she said, I tell you, this thing almost, if the girl didn't take the money, that was going to take a very dark turn.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. But she took the money.
That's even, I don't know what's more insulting, being offered the money and now I'm insulted as the person you just offered that money to, or the person or the person who takes the money, and then the person who they were dating is like, oh, that's offensive. You just really wanted the money. That's all weird.
And this was when they were married. He married this girl. It was nuts. But basically, she offered her the money to walk away, and I'm paraphrasing here. It's like you could take the money and walk away, or you can never walk again. It was something along those lines.
I mean, I understand the anger and stuff, but is that a legit threat, or is that just, oh, I'm big and tough and take this money?
This was his mother. That's
what I'm saying. Is it like that's all talk? Because what's
that
she gonna
bitch
do?
is all gangster.
What's she gonna do?
Okay. You don't really fully understand where I come from.
I don't. I clearly don't. I'm not saying. That's why, to me, it sounds like an empty threat. But if he,
it's not from that woman. Okay. It's not.
All right.
I know
I'm afraid of her.
She's about that life.
That woman.
Now you can't leave.
Right. Now you can't leave. Right. It's exactly. But there's pretty much. That's pretty much what that was. Are we allowed to go? And how did Sennings, go in and rob the cradle?
Oh, I don't know, but they were like, I think he said his mom was, when he did the math, around the same age. He goes, she might have been a year older. She might have been 15 at the time. Yeah.
Get any better. But I will say this. The good news, if we can look at the happy side of it, is clearly it worked. Like, it wasn't like anybody had any ill intentions or anything. There actually was true love because y'all are here and families and moms and dads and all of that.
Is your mom young? Did they have you young, Diz?
No. I think they were in their late 20s maybe.
So they waited a long
yeah,
time.
Statistically speaking, she should have been pregnant at 15 or 16.
Like
and
Monica's abuela.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's statistically how it goes.
Oh, no, she didn't. She was already graduated, and she was working like high up at IBM at the time, too.
Do you realize how much pedophilia is running around this show?
Apparently
so.
Monica's grandmother was knocked up at what, 13?
Yeah.
13, right?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Diz's mother got, seduced by an older dude at 14?
Yeah. And John's
what the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
You bunch of weirdos.
I don't know. That's weird. That's so unbelievable. It makes me.
This doesn't happen with the Italians. That's all I'm saying.
It feels like I'm really sad for your mom, but also I'm not because she loved him. It worked out. They were together. They had kids. Like, in the end, it's good. It just seems like it's sad.
It seems weird. Like, I'm like,
it seems criminal.
Yes. Like, I want to protect that little 14-year-old girl and say, stop it.
I know it's kind of weird because my dad never wants to talk about it because I'm always like, well, like, why don't you date girls your age, dog? And he'd be like, he just doesn't answer me. He just like moves on. He'll change
how is he going to answer you? What's he going to say?
Yeah.
Like, nah, I prefer them young.
Monica, how did somebody...
In that voice, by the way.
Yeah.
How did somebody knock up your grandmother
well, you understand...
and not go to jail?
Well, understand, and this was who was an old lady, grandma. So this is a long ass time ago. This is not even the 80s. This is way before the 80s. So from the story that I hear anyway, is that at that.
Is she alive?
No, grandma? No.
Okay.
She passed away. But at the story I heard is that it was a cultural thing where as a Mexican woman, her life, I guess, was already laid out to be matched up with this guy, and they were supposed to have kids, and that's how her family was getting, quote unquote, getting rid of her. Like, to get out of this house, she goes to this house. You know what I mean? And then her whole lot in life was to bear 9 kids, which is just horribly sad. And maybe that's why I'm so angry about a lot of things, because I refuse to live that life ever.
All right.
So I don't know if it's cultural or what, but it was her out of that one house, and then she had to go to my grandfather's house, who, by the way, was a raging alcoholic, and he was the one who shot the bullet into the dining room floor, like just drunk and angry and ugh.
Monica put it in perspective in the break. She goes, that's like if Nicole's oldest daughter started dating a 20-something-year-old in 3 years. I'm like, oh my God, that's insane.
That's how it would be, though, and everybody would be okay with it. Nobody's saying anything. We're just letting it happen.
Freshman in high school, and you're like, got me an old man.
You're just not emotionally ready for that. You're just not.
There's just pedophilia dripping all over the bone, huh? My God.
Yeah. That sounded gross. It didn't even needed to sound. Gross.
All right.
You're acting all superior right now.
Yeah, he is. Look at the smile on this guy's
smug.
face.
Yeah.
Y'all's dirtbags is what you are. I'll be right back.
The look in her eye, wrist on leather, with flesh on the mind.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 19. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you better have a lawyer who understands the traffic rules for big trucks.
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that can complicate your case.
At Farah & Farah, we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Avoid the stress of listing your home on the market and sell your home fast for all cash with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hey, it's JP. And don't worry about repainting your scuffed up walls or fixing your leaky faucet. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer allows you to bypass the market. Receive an all cash offer and close in as little as 21 days. There are no showings, no open houses, and no costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate makes selling your home stress free. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
At Bernetti PA, our team will tell you that our number one priority is striving for the best customer service in the industry. I'm honored by the number of referrals we get from our current and past clients. They trust us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
The clock is ticking. Labor Day countdown is winding down at Crown Automotive Group. And so are the deals. Find your perfect vehicle today, new or pre-owned, with live market pricing, no hidden fees, and transparent upfront deals you can trust. Plus, used cars starting at just $10,000. Don't wait. Deals end Labor Day. Visit any Crown Automotive dealership or shop now at crowncars.com. The better way to buy and service.
At the Original Mattress Factory, you'll often hear us say we can't fit our quality in a box. Our customers feel the same way. Here's what an actual OMF customer had to say.
I recently purchased a bed-in-a-box mattress and returned it a month later. I replaced it with a bed from the Original Mattress Factory, and I am beyond thrilled. Don't bother with any of the online mattress brands. Go to OMF and you'll be in great hands. My only regret is not going there sooner.
Come see our quality firsthand at the Original Mattress Factory.
John Senning here for Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store, and I've got great news for you. Zero is back. If you're in the market for a new truck or SUV, the time is now to go see Bob Murray and my friends over at Furman Ford, because right now, Ford's summer sales event is in full effect. You're going to be able to get 0% APR financing for 48 months, $0 down, 0 payments for 90 days, plus a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan on select new Ford models. If you've been thinking and and him and Han about when is the best time to buy a new truck or SUV, that time is now because this sales event ends September 2nd. Furman Ford has a massive inventory of almost 400 new Fords to choose from. And if you're in the need of service and you can't make it to the dealership, guess what? Furman is going to come to you. Furman Ford's mobile service comes to your home, office, or anywhere. Visit them today on US 19. You've got to check out that big, beautiful showroom in Clearwater, or always online at FurmanFord.com. Make sure you let them know that John Senning sent you.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
The NFL lives on 102.5 The Bone.
For the first time ever on 102.5 The Bone, we have the season kickoff Thursday night football game, and it's a good one as the Cowboys take on the Super Bowl champion Eagles. Listen to it right here on 102.5 The Bone.
Not just one team, but a bunch of them, all in one spot. It's NFL football right here on 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. And now, back to JP.
It's JP. 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. I figured we end the show the same way we started in the beginning of the week with the Taylor and Travis. What would they go to? They went to his college football game?
They
Is
were
that
at
what's
the
going on?
Bearcats game last night. Yeah, I was watching Nebraska and Cincinnati for a while, and the next thing you know, what I thought I only had to deal with in NFL leaked into college football.
What, they kept going to them in the box?
Yep. And then leaving it there. It wasn't even a quick thing. It was like leaving it there, like on talking about it.
Was it a good game at least? Both the brothers were there, it looks like, right?
Oh, were they? I don't know.
Yeah, well, from what I just saw, they were.
I was flipping it back and forth, the University of Buffalo game into that. I'm so happy college football is back. She had a cute outfit on. I will give her that. They showed her walking in.
Then they started reading that they were looking to buy a house not far from the town he grew up in Ohio. Like that's where they want to.
They're going to be that couple. We're just regular people who want to live in Ohio.
Chappelle lives in Ohio. Loves life. Nobody bothers him there. That's what I always tell you, man. You guys don't want to get chased by the paparazzi? Don't go where the paparazzi is.
Yeah, move to North Dakota.
Right.
Doesn't John Cougar Mellencamp, who you were just playing, doesn't he live in Indiana or something?
Indiana.
Yeah.
Born and bred. Yeah, I don't know if he's still there now, but I think he is. I do think he is.
Yeah, I think that's but the thing is, I don't think it's fair. Like, what if I am a city person and I like that city, but I have to go exile in Iowa because?
Well, you have to. Do you enjoy the city more?
I want both. I want both.
Sorry, you chose celebrity. You chose to go that route. With that comes paparazzi and that kind of thing. Now, if you want to avoid it, you can go live somewhere where the paparazzi aren't going to get on a plane and go.
I don't like it.
Or you can just sit there in L.A. and then complain that they're in your trees. Mm-hmm. Or there's helicopters flying overhead. Or they're in the changing room next to you when you decide you want to go shopping with your girlfriends. You know what? If you live in Indiana, chances are they're going to be like, nah, she's over there.
Yeah, but then I'll be living in Indiana. Or is it the opposite? Holy crap. Like if Taylor Swift moves to Fort Madison, Iowa, you don't think she'll be getting followed by everybody in video and everything? There's nothing else going on in the town. Taylor Swift is here.
The paparazzi's not there, though. They're not located there.
But she's still going to be. There's no way nobody pays attention to her.
I'm not saying nobody's going to pay attention to her, but it's not going to be the same paparazzi if she was in New York or L.A. No way.
But then people are going to take pictures and sell them to the paparazzi and make all the money. She can't go anywhere.
That's at her level. Probably right. Yeah. At her level, but again, it's the same thing. You just got to choose how you want to live, and I kind of feel like you're better off. In Ohio, you'll probably get less bothered than you will if you're going to sit there and live in Los Angeles and New York City.
Like it's a blending in. Like maybe New York. I feel like New York, more celebrities wander around and people are more like meh than they are in LA.
In LA, TMZ does tours where you get on a bus and they drive you to these people's houses.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, how do
Who
you
does that? Why do you want to do that?
What kind of soulless heathen says, you know what? We know where these people live. Let's buy a couple of buses. Yeah. We'll throw that TMZ guy with the weird voice. And he's, when you watch those videos, did you ever see them?
Yeah.
You can't believe what Taylor was wearing today.
And it's never calm. You're 100% right. But I'm always going to say, I'm not going to blame and they are ridiculous to buy a bus and plan all of that. They are absolutely ridiculous. I don't blame them. They can do that all day long. It's the people. Like if they did that and nobody bought a ticket, then they're done. And the thing is over. It's the people that are the problem.
We are a celebrity crazed society. That's how you have, Entertainment Tonight and TMZ and all that. Like they just... And people are enamored. I mean, listen, you lunatic, you're one of them. Are you one of those Real Housewives people?
I like them, but I don't. If I saw them on the street, I'm not like. In fact,
I understand that, but you give them your time. You give them your time.
I give entertainment my time. It's a TV show.
But that's what these people are doing. They want to see. They watch them in this fishbowl, and then they want to see if they can see them in real life.
Tour of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. They can all suck it. I don't need to see all that richness.
I got you.
Nonsense.
I got you. I'm the same way. I wouldn't. As my father would say, I wouldn't pay a quarter to watch the Statue of Liberty piss.
Oh my God! I'd so pay a quarter for that. Why would he not pay a quarter for that? That's something to see. I love your dad's sayings.
What was the other one?
So much.
He wouldn't pay $1 to watch Jesus come off the cross or something like that.
Oh my God! What? Yeah. Why does he hate Jesus and the Statue of Liberty?
He doesn't hate him. He's just trying to prove a point about who's cheap. That's his way of calling somebody cheap.
Oh, so my ex would not pay a quarter to watch the Statue of Liberty. No, he would not. He would not. I love it. I'm stealing both of those, by the way.
All right, that's it for us. We had a great week. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Dizzy. Enjoy all your college football this weekend.
Go Hawkeyes.
Diz, have a great time with your new resin pen. I saw that you have a little bit of a crush with that. And
shout out to John Senning for that. Yeah.
And your karaoke. Senning is in next. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you Tuesday. Monday's the holiday. So have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone.
Treating employees like human beings? That is madness!
Happy Labor Day weekend from 102.5 The Bone.
Sun Toyota's Labor Day sales event is happening this weekend. Stop by this Saturday at 2 p.m. for the Myco Radio Show live, and you can enter to win tickets to My Camp, Adam Sandler, and Busch Gardens. Go to theboneonline.com for more info.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Attention taxpayers, if you owe $5,000 or more and have missed another tax deadline, you're officially on the IRS's radar. The IRS has resumed aggressive collections. That means wage garnishments, bank levies, even seizures of your home, car, or retirement accounts. If you owe $5,000 or more and missed the deadline, you're stacking new debt on top of what you already owe. Call Priority Tax Relief now. Their experts fight back fast and are saving their clients millions in tax debt every month.
I owed over $50,000.
and they settled it for pennies on the dollar. These guys are as legit as they come.
After speaking on my behalf with the IRS, my entire debt of $25,000 will be eliminated. Whether you've received collection letters or you're already facing liens and garnishments, call for your free consultation. There are no upfront fees. Priority tax relief. Let's make your taxes our priority. Call 800-503-8358. 800-503-8358. 800-503-8358.
Priority tax relief.
This is your official invitation to Hard Rock Bets Party. Sign up, drop a $5 bet on any game, and if it wins, you pocket $150 in bonus bets, a winning bet, and a boosted bankroll. Now that's how you kick off the season in style. Football, baseball, college football, UFC, WNBA. You can bet on it all at Hard Rock Bet. Download the app now or go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-MINUTE.
At Brandon Honda, get 0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first payment, 0 do-it signing. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new Pilot for just $399 per month. New Passports just $329 per month. Or get a new HRV for an incredible $149 per month. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Visit BrandonHonda.com to get your best price and payments right online. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-279-1222 for more information.
Are you stuck with medical bills after an accident that wasn't your fault? I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt, and I'll fight to make sure those responsible pay, not you. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. JustCallMo.com.
This is a cat named Mo from Duke Rabo Live. Prime time, baby, for Crunch Fitness. Membership starting at $9.99 a month. Join today and enroll for just $1. Over 500